Calijah Kancey suits up for all 17 games this year?
I think you'll be looking at the sack leader if he suits up for all 17 games
In Tampa Bay or the league?
in the league.
Hello, Bucs fans. Welcome back to Real Bucs Talk. In today's video, we're going to talk about, Calijah Kancey. And he was talking about, leading the league in sacks this year. That's obviously big goals. I love to see it. It's awesome that he has that type of mentality. And that's been the thing. It's been being able to stay healthy, I think, has been his biggest issue here for him as you let these plays run. But if he can stay healthy, you can see more domination like we're seeing here. The ability to line up all across the line of scrimmage, the athleticism to make plays, just really good stuff. I really want to break down this play because this was really exciting to see him against the 49ers and his ability to, get skinny here. But as we let this play run, again, he's lined up here in the 3 tech. His ability to get skinny and understand what he needs to do to make an impact on this play and force a fumble here. But as we let it run, just the quick suddenness that he displays, again, nice explosive get off, being able to get the offensive guard's hands off of him, find leverage in the play. Again, you see how he makes his body skinny, doesn't really allow the offensive lineman to get a good grasp on him. So he's able to power through and then spin back, understanding where the play is happening. He understands that the quarterback could be stepping up here, spins back, and then able to knock this football out and create a positive play for the defense and almost coming up with a turnover. But he's just really fun to watch. You can see how he can be utilized in different ways. Here, he's just going to win very quickly off the snap. The blitz is coming from the corner and gets the sack. So big hit on Tommy DeVito. And then here, you can see the offensive lineman is not even looking the right way. He doesn't even have his eyes on Calijah Kancey, and that is a mistake. That is a mistake right there. You can't do that. Can't take your eyes off Kancey because this is what he's going to do to you. He's just going to blow right by you, and he gets a sack. Really impressive stuff. And then here, his ability to be lined up outside, and he's going to come up on a loop, basically a stunt, which is really cool to see. As we let the play run here, again, just too fast and too explosive. He's going to eat that up all day. So there's just multiple ways you can use Calijah Kancey in this defense, and I think that's really fun to see. Here you can see some of the power because a lot of offensive linemen are expecting quick twitch, type of upfield explosion that he presents, but he also presents explosion in his power game, and that's something that I think gets underestimated from opponents from him because they don't really expect this type of power. Kind of gets away with, hands to the face there, but does a good job of using his power, swimming off, changing direction. Yaya Diaby ends up getting the sack here. Kancey gets credit with half a sack. But yeah, just really good stuff there as we let the play run. Again, he just does a great job of understanding how to use his leverage. And I like how he can, contort his body to get offensive linemen off of him and then spin back and just understand what his strengths are. He does a really good job there and gets pressure on the quarterback. Same thing here, just being able to win quickly inside, generate that pressure, force the quarterback to run, ends up tackling him because he's that athletic. So he's just so quick. And I love this, his ability to maintain balance, step over, split these two offensive linemen, get into the backfield and force a bad play by the quarterback. So you just love to see that type of play from him. This is a really high-end rep from Calijah Kancey. Let's break this one down. So you see Calijah here lined up. He's going up against Chris Lindstrom here, a very good offensive lineman, good right guard for the Atlanta Falcons. So as we let the play run, just look how he's able to win quickly, pretty much destroys Chris Lindstrom there. Just really good stuff. I like how he explodes out of his stance. So he's able to fire off the ball, use those arms violently, basically chop down, maintain balance, uses a little push there, gets underneath those arms, gets underneath the hands of Lindstrom, and able to maintain balance and then fight his way towards the quarterback, basically forcing a bad play from the Falcons and almost a turnover worthy play. You would like to see this become, a play where it's turnover. He just misses the ball swipe, trying to force a fumble there. But really good stuff from Calijah Kancey as we continue on. Here again, they can use him in so many different ways. He's coming from the edge position here, power through him and Yaya Diaby get pressure and get a QB hit on Justin Herbert. So just so many different factors, but you can see like where he's best utilized is that three tech position. You see it here as he's lined up basically inside the right guard and the right tackle, and he's gonna be able to just win so fast here off the snap as we let the play run. I mean, right there, you see it like his ability to just he's going to basically club action this swim over, rip through, and create instant pressure as they're trying to set up a screen. Doesn't work. So his disruption is really on display. The one thing I think that he could improve on, and hopefully this leads to more production for him, is just being able to finish plays like this. Like he's right in the backfield, just misses the quarterback. A good play there by Bryce Young to escape and make a play happen. But those are things like you want to see him get better overall at and improve. But here again, like he's right there. Like his ability to get skinny against offensive linemen is very impressive. You see here being able to get those arms down, club rip, and get through. And probably should have had another sack. Unfortunately, gets hit by the other offensive lineman, not able to get Lamar Jackson, which is not an easy task. But those are things like you want to see him just continue to get better at. And then this last play here does a great job against Sam Cosmi, just bull rushes him, gets off, gets into the backfield, just misses a sack. Like, so these are just little things that could improve his numbers, but he's right there. Gets a little push at the end there from Cosby and just loses balance. But those are things you want to see him finish overall and hopefully lead to a very productive 2025 season. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button, comment down below your thoughts of Calijah Kancey, and do you expect him to be a sack leader this year for not only the Buccaneers, but do you think he has a chance to lead the league this season if he can stay healthy? That's going to be the biggest factor. But appreciate all the support. And with that said, until the next one.